Hi comrades, this is Vtuber Stalin, back with my Kingdom Come Deliverance Let's Play. Today we are continuing the main quest, like we've mostly been doing, and we also got some skills in hunting. Antlers or tusks? I'll pick antlers. The skill just lets you get antlers. Alright, now my friend Timmy. So last time we found out about Riki and that he was holed up, and he revealed he has another person we have to talk to. Yeah, and this is basically what happened. No. Let's also wash ourselves. All this chasing about reminds me of the early days. Just the early revolutions. Just chasing dissonants and traitors. Because when you found one, well, to deal with all the others. Let's see. Over here, the mill. The one we saw far earlier. So it's to Ledechko and then north, just north. Let's see. Is there any heavy equipment we have? This one goes back. Let's see. Don't need these hunter's gloves. I can put the torch back for now. Let's hope when the nightmares have receded, or their effects don't apply anymore, that we aren't over encumbered anymore. I really like that they added, dogs in the game. Of course, dogs already were in the game from the beginning, but those attack dogs, if I can figure out how to combat them, they may be very good. Might be that I could train one myself. It would be nice. Like a companion. Like in Skyrim or Fallout New Vegas, we have one animal companion and a human one. Yeah, regarding RPGs, role-playing games, not rocket-propelled grenades, I think. Those are missiles, at least. So regarding role-playing games, I've heard someone say the future of role-playing games might be in companions, that is going to be the next level in which the games go. Well, the video game role-playing games, that is, not of course tabletop role-playing games like D&D or Vampire the Masquerade. They'll stay probably the same. The progress will be in other directions. But yeah, kind of agree, because that gives the most leeway and feeling of you having an effect. Because almost all stories and all enemies and all combat systems have been explored. And if you're going for a very story-driven game, you need to have impact. And you can't really have impact on enemies so much. I mean, if they're supposed to stay for long term, you can't have them die each time and be resurrected. That's gonna be boring. It's gonna be very repetitive. And if you can't do anything, like what do you call it? Just check if I'm going in the right direction. Now it's from let that go. No, I think I'm going to... I have gone the wrong direction. I've just gone to the right, to the east. Right, so you can't really have an enemy that keeps on resurrecting. Yeah, maybe in some games you can, but if it keeps on going, it gets boring. And if you have an enemy that is continuously too strong and is essentially toying with you, then you'll have the feeling like it's all useless. It's all... Both of these things seem very scripted. And you can make them... Oh...
Get stuck into them, boys!
You can get loot here.
Watch out, fellas!
You're Adam. What do you want?
Me.
Get out of here before something happens to you.
There's some bandits.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
You.
Let the guards handle them mostly. Maybe I can increase my strength via this. Let's back off. Oh, you can perfect block. But where are the other guards? Oh, there they are. Oh, he's a lot tougher than the others. Why aren't they helping? Why can't I block? Ah, can still dodge. Let's have him pay to
You're
be.
not getting off scot-free. Pay up.
What's to be done?
Now, get out of here. Now let's talk to you. Why weren't you doing your jobs? Why weren't you coming to my aid? Those are traders. Are there any bad bandits? Dead bandits. Yeah, you can probably make a lot of band names. Just changing the first letter when you may have two things. Like crackling lightning. No, that's not correct. Mount horse. Now let's get back on track. Wait. Are they gone yet? Yes, now I can sneak. Get some of the money. Let's see what they have left. apples, cabbage, salt. Salt was pretty, well, not luxurious, but yeah, good commodity to have these days. You got a lot of silver and gold. What's this? It's quite valuable, so this would be more. Quite fancy clothes. Yeah, that's it. Right, inventory, and yeah, let's eat some. Of course, cabbages first. Let's eat them now before they spoil. Move them to the horse. So yeah, back to my talk about not rocket-propelled grenades, but well, role-playing games and companions. So the thing about companions is, and I thought this was quite well done in KOTOR, it's Knights of the Old Republic, it's a Star Wars game. Is that you can, well, sort of influence them. Let's see, where is it? Sorry. First of all, my normal priorities of getting on the correct road. So now I am in town, and which do I need to take? The butcher. The one to the left. Alright, let's find the butcher. It's supposed to be here. Hi, sheep. Yeah, the butcher. I'll make a U-turn. And then left over here. Yeah, this is the correct left. Before the river. Right, on the road again.
Yeah.
No. So, regarding companions, and in KOTOR 2, you can influence them. Yeah, of course, in multiple games you can, but I'll take that one as an example. It's quite Star Warsy, so there's two essential directions they can go in, light side or dark side. But still, concept remains the same. You can influence your companions to pursue different paths and, well, gain different relationships. They could possibly rebel against you. And yeah, so for example, if you play a light side character there and you incur the wrath of one of your companions, they start to dislike you very much because of just your actions. They start drifting towards the dark side, and yeah, if they like you, if you interact a lot with them, they start, well, seeing your points of view. I know where I'm supposed to go to the left. Let's go. that one or this one? Now we can already see a shrine. There. Burned out for. That's not a nice description. Yes. So left over here.
Yeah.
And that's something you can get a lot more depth in. Also like the way Divinity Original Sin 2 handled it. Where your companions would, are of course connected to the factions in the world. And, well, they are the chosen ones alongside you. And you want to try to help them. And you can also, convince them to take certain paths. But for now, we deal with this windmill. Dog. Let's see. Just talk to people here. Do you do poison?
I'm looking for a colossus by the name of Timmy. I heard he works here.
I don't know anyone like that.
Let's use our authority. Let's not spook her.
I'm here in the service of Sir Hanush.
Sir Hanush? Jesus Christ. It must be serious.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but not here. We'll talk round the back, behind the mill.
Hello. That's not the back of the mill. Oh, she's putting a broom there. Yeah.
Here I am. So, why all the secrecy?
What do you want from Timmy?
Can you tell me where to find him?
Promise me nothing will happen to him.
Why do you care so much?
He's my brother. He's not very smart, you see, and he's always getting led astray by his no-good friends. And now there's some right peculiar characters looking for him.
Who are they?
I don't know, but they look like cutthroats, and they said some strange things, but I didn't tell them anything.
That's good. But sooner or later they'll find him anyway. Tell me where he is and I'll take care of him.
Ah, cutscene. Doesn't seem very necessary.
He's hiding at the Colburn farm, over by Merhoyed.
Surprise. Ah, there's 4 of them. That's an issue.
I get the feeling you're looking for someone here. I'm looking for someone too. Maybe we could help each other.
It's feign
What are you
ignorance.
looking for?
A great big ox by the name of Timmy.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking they know more. And if we pretend to be their friends... Well, Timmy was a bandit. I already helped plenty of them. So, I'm just gonna give him up. And then we can discover where they come from.
That's interesting. I'm also looking for a big ox called Timmy.
Well, what are the chances? Could it be the same fellow, I wonder? Now, if someone were to tell me where to find Timmy, I might offer that man a
see?
job. We could use a smart fellow like
Alright,
that.
I know it's a bit metagaming, because I already knew. Let's
You
ask
have an
him.
encampment somewhere?
Well, sure we do. And no shortage of coin if you're ready to earn it.
Where is it?
Ha! All in good time. First, prove we can trust you. Help us find Timmy.
Alright. But I want money. I must seem like a mercenary type
Alright.
of person.
I'll tell you where he is.
Really? What would you do?
All for my
Well,
disguise, of
options
course,
here, are we?
not to profit
Why not
myself.
help
I
thy neighbour?
would never do that.
Especially if he pays
Just look at me.
gross.
I'm very honest.
Ha! You wouldn't be my cousin.
You can
by
trust me.
any chance.
Don't worry, guys. You can
I'll
trust
give
me.
you 24, no more. Half now, and half when we find him.
Deal.
Alright.
He's at the Colburn's farm.
Right back where he started. Are you yanking my pizzle? Well, excuse me if I take that with a grain of salt. I'll just leave Radan here to keep an eye on you. For your own protection, you know. Come with us if you got the stomach for it. If not, come and find us in the Samapesh Tavern when it's all over. Or we'll find you.
Yeah, I'll just follow them. Let's get on my horse. Gotta show them who is boss. If only horses could teabag. So yeah, I don't think it's an issue to give up Timmy. Having them trust us seems rather more useful. Plus, it seems like they're recruiting. And no, I don't know if there's a way you can like get a bandit ending. I don't think there's. But anyway, that's not what I'm aiming for. These are just money grubbing capitalistic. Don't like them. Don't like them one bit. Oh no, that's my happy face. Yeah, that's how I treat capitalists. I think I may run over them. Hi.
Watch what you're doing.
Well, you're just in my way. Ugh.
Yeah.
So yeah, you may have noticed when I shift faces, yeah, the horse also starts running. I've rigged them with hotkeys, but it's shift and then a number. So yeah, I don't use that often enough. Also, when I rewatch my episodes, I find some of the tics I have. That's to repeat words, so sort of like a stutter. But that's just because I'm thinking up my sentence. I'm not trying to make things confusing. So I try to think my sentences a bit through, but it's not really working all that well. But at least it gets the message across. I don't feel like there's much confusion. It also happens a bit when I just speak English to other people, not to a camera or to a microphone. And well, they never seem to have an issue with it. And second is yeah or oh yeah, stuff like that. It's like it always sounds like a revelation, but most of the time it isn't really a revelation. It's more like, yeah, to get back to this topic, like a reminder to myself to say it. That's sort of it. And what are you guys like? Language tics. I used to think it was bad, but like it was cringy that, well, I had these kind of tics. But as I saw other people also cringe at their tics, I thought, well, this is just me. I'm just gonna accept it. And I've had this mentality more and more lately, especially when I look back. Like people say, oh, it was so bad back then. Just think, well, I was younger back then. I accepted I made some mistakes and liked different stuff. Especially after with taste, like music taste. When that changes, you just think, oh, how could I have liked this before? Now I think, no, I liked this before. Now I know it's shit, but I still liked it, so it's okay. I don't know why I'm nodding in game. We're nodding out of game. So you can still see that my model is working.
Well,
The moment of truth.
place you have here. Where's the welcome for your guests? And I heard Timmy was a good host. Don't be shy, come out. Otherwise everyone here will pay the price. Nice to see you, Timmy. How goes
He's not even in a wheelchair.
What?
it? See you around for a while, eh?
No? Well,
I hope you haven't forgotten us, Timmy. We've been thinking about you.
me
He's
too.
been practicing
I was
this on the way here.
about
He's been like
you.
thinking
I
of,
was,
like,
you
what kind
know,
of one-liners do I want to say?
that I go and see you fellows, and
That's all right, Timmy. You don't have to go anywhere. Come on, boys.
Alright, let's get a torch for my horse. Just need one inventory. Wait,
So we
more
meet again.
cock.
I was hoping you'd help us
One
out,
more
before,
hen.
but never mind. Tell me though, why were you looking for him?
He owes me money. Yes,
He
it's
owes me
believable.
money and he's not paying up. So I thought I'd gently remind him.
Ha ha! That didn't work out very well, did it? He won't pay you now. It's true you've shown what you can do. Timmy could testify to that. If he wasn't chopped to pieces. Maybe I do have a job for you.
What kind of job?
The kind of job you don't ask too much about. And the less you ask, the more you get paid.
Right. Let's
Why
do
not?
it.
Asking questions never got me anywhere anyway.
Glad to
Correct.
hear it. Go and do what you have to do, and then come and see us at the camp. And be prepared to stay there a few weeks.
All right. But how do I find that lair of yours?
It's an abandoned village. I believe it used to be called Pribyslavitz. If you go upstream along the creek that flows into Rovna from the north, from the woods, then you'll eventually get there.
Thanks. I hope I can find the way.
Oh, and if anyone gives you trouble, say I sent you.
Then I need your name.
Then at least tell me what they call you.
Moorcock.
Henry.
Oh, nice
See
threatening.
you at the camp.
Could it be just a Robin
Come on,
Hood,
boys.
not bandit, enemy? Wait. Yeah, let's sneak. There's our lights. Then practice our lockpicking. Oh. Haven't done this in a while. Ah, I'm out of lockpicks. That's bad, I suppose. Might be. Alright. Now let's, as he said, we can now go and try and find him. But I kind of want to do other quests. Just go around, talk to people. So, for the next few episodes I'm gonna just do the side quests. Also, I don't quite know where I am. Help. Wait, who said something?
I am honored that a knight such as you...
Is there a fellow called...
Yep. He turned up a few days. He won't last long. God be with you.
Rip. Poor guy doesn't know yet. He said he wasn't Merrow yet, so we must be probably over here. Let's get to Tom, but let's do at your service, my lady. Let's do one of those. You know what? First of all, I'm just gonna wait till it's day. Yeah. Till there's a bit more sunlight. Then I can talk to Lady Stephanie, get some sleep, and then go out and search for whatever she needs. Food, sidekick. Apples aren't spoiled, so I'm just taking them. Still not very bright, but let's hope it'll change soon. Why'd you do that, Henry? Right, now to find out where we are. Best way is to just pick a road, follow it till you get to the edge of the map, till invisible borders stop you. Shrine. Where is this shrine? Maybe like... I'm guessing it's this one. go to the right here. Should be all right. I should get to Merhoyet and then to Valmberg. Yeah, this looks like Merhoyet. Just go straight through. And sunrise. Very nice. A very happy nuclear explosion. And that's another weird thing. Humans have a tendency to moralize every concept. Like, well, the sun is mostly seen as something positive. But yeah, we need the sun, but it's just a thing. It doesn't have a will of its own. Doesn't, well, isn't particularly doing anything for us out of benevolence or something. It's the same concept as you being against a tree and proclaiming, this is very good for the tree, it should thank me. Be careful that you don't surround me. How many of them are there? No, the other one. Well, never mind. Nope. They are quite easy though. Ah, that one sucker punched me. That's bad. He's down. Alright, let's see what you have. Beer? Nah, not interested. Food. And you? Anything more? Can I preserve? That's it. It's frankly pathetic. Now that food. Cracklings. Yep. I lost track of where I'm supposed to go. I think it was this way. Though I'm not certain. Let's hope I find a landmark that will help me. Ah. Cross outside of a house. It's probably this one. Yes, it's 2 houses, or 2 barns or whatever, 2 buildings. Yes, so if I continue I should find one on the right. No, it's a different one. Oh, I went the wrong direction. 3. There's 3 of them near a cross. Perhaps I can find out something from over here. Alright. Went from Arrowhead. This one I'm guessing.
Is there something you need?
Can you give me directions? I don't think you can. Can't even talk to you. Hmm. This is a shrine. Right. It's all the shrines. It's not that one. Don't think it's that one. Maybe we went that way. Let's see. Don't see any other crosses here. Let's try and follow this road.
Yeah.
Right. Perhaps we are. Yeah, we are over here. So we have to go back, then to the right.
Yeah.
Suddenly recognize the forest. Luckily it doesn't take too much time. It gives me something to talk about. Because I have to talk about other things. Yeah. So this one to the right. Well, let's talk about transportation. Like, in even the most recent years, it's really, well, improved.
Yeah.
And back in these days, you didn't have really the idea of a citizen of the world and stuff like that. But well, thanks to cars, planes, fast boats, you get those type of things. Also get global trade, like proper global trade, not just the Silk Road. Silk Road was quite good, but nowadays we have it on a very different level. They're barely comparable.
Yeah.
Here we are. Just a small local castle.
Yeah.
Now to find Lady Stephanie. Let's see, does it show where she is? Oh, she's in the keep. Let's check downstairs. Oh, those are cooks. This does give me the opportunity to eat from their pot. Yeah, nom nom. Nom 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 nom. Those are eating sounds. Now, I have my recordings on the other screen to check if it's working. But sometimes I get distracted and start to play using that screen, and then it gets a bit glitchy. Also a bit darker. Are you in here? Peekaboo. No. Oh, goodbye. Don't trust me. I'm just here to set fire to the building. Just peaceful like. She's trying to evade me. She's probably hiding in some cupboard or another. Oh no. Here she is. Hello.
The Lord be praised. What's on your mind?
I heard you wanted to talk to me, my lady.
It's true. I need something from you.
How can I help?
My cousin, young Sophie, is going to be wed. It will be an entry into a new life, and I want everything to be perfect for her. I'm looking for a few things to give her as a gift, and you're going to find them for me.
My lady, why me?
It's an awful declaration. You're just gonna do it.
He doesn't have any taste. I can't trust him with this. And I've been told no task is too challenging for you. Is that not true?
I do have a lot of plot armor.
It will be my honor, my lady.
I need you to pick up an ornamental crown from Sasau for Sophie, wine from a merchant in Ratai, and a roan from the stable in Ujits.
Who am I supposed to pick up the wine from?
From Conrad Hagen in Ratai. He's the only person in the whole region who can supply a genuinely good wine. And believe me, I know what I'm talking about. Here you go. That should be enough.
And the ornamental crown?
I had the engravers in Sasau make it, but now they've written to say it will take a while longer. That just won't do. The wedding is almost upon us, and I need it. Go and see Master Jeronim Slesky and pick it up.
You said a roan from Ujits.
Precisely. It's a beautiful animal. Wait till you see it. Dietrich said he'd ride it here himself, but I can already imagine how he'll end up killing himself on that horse. But you, so young and vigorous.
Who am I supposed to pick up the wine from?
From Conrad Hagen in Ratai. He's the only person in the whole region who can supply a genuinely good wine. And believe me, I know what I'm talking about.
She can give us the money again? No.
Wine, a roan, and a crown. I can handle that.
Thank you, Henry.
So I'll sleep for a bit, pick up the roan, and then sleep in the bed again to save.
God bless.
And that will be the episode, I think. Let's see how long. Oh yeah. I'm not trying to make 2-hour videos or anything. I think that's a bit daunting for people. Though a more time challenge, it does say it's 2-hour video in the thumbnail, but it's only like 1.5 hours, so don't worry guys. Don't know why, but I guess it's just YouTube being YouTube. I never want to really set a limit for how long my videos are supposed to be. But I do kind of want a normal flowing video. Like, well, we just can feel like the end is a good place to end it. And where you actually get things done. At least in this game, I don't think I'll just be uploading a grind session. Some of them have felt like just grind sessions. But I am just gonna upload grind sessions for my more time challenge because, well, it's a challenge. And I want to show you that I'm not cheating there. I think that's fair. Alright, so alright, to pick up the road, and the other two gonna be for next episode. Okay. Also, switch out a torch for a shield. Oh shit. I know it was, yeah, it was to the east. But from here we have to take the path down.
Yeah.
Next, I think, no, to press M for map. Yeah, to the right here, and then we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Let's just gallop normally. There might be bandits, and if we're lucky, we can. Well, if we have enough stamina, we can outrun them. Don't see any though. Oh, this is one. I'm certain. He's in the bushes. Yeah. Found you.
This won't take long.
Herr God.
Is that the...
Didn't really optimally use my ambush.
Bring it on!
You get.
Try to aim for him first of all. He seems weaker. Yes.
Bring it.
Luckily there's only two of them. Yeah, I leveled up my strength. That's good. But this situation isn't very good. Yeah, they're tag teaming very effectively. No, those combos aren't really useful when you can't find an opportunity to pull them off.
What's the matter? Come on.
There. Oh, also draw some of his blood.
Come here.
He surrenders.
You.
Oh, he's running away. That's good. still stronger than me. No. Yes. Continue combat.
Stop whining and fight. Bastard!
I'll kill you. Ah. Can't outrun him. Can grab his sword. Well, at least get some skills from that. Stats. Agility. That's good. Featherweight. Yeah. Now I will get you one next. Alright, next time I won't have them, try to kill them. I'll just grab their money again. I didn't see any option of imprisoning them. I suppose there's little difference because bandits will usually get, well, killed, get executed. What happened? Ah, it's just that the horse didn't want to continue. Stumbled across. Whatever. Wait. That's Tomberg. So it's this road again. Oh, if there's another ambush waiting, that's gonna be nasty. And those tricks are the way to, well, to rob people, to execute ambushes. It's perhaps a good way to say it. Just put something in someone's path, in the path of a group or something heavy like a wagon, and well, they can't run. You still have to fight. In case of traders, they can't really fight. This is the way how most, well, historical ambushes went. Just as an example, Lake Trasimene. This was a battle between the Romans and the Carthaginians, and it was during the Second Punic War. And the Romans were fighting on their own terrain, and Italy was invaded by a Carthaginian army. Yeah, let's see where the stables are. Oh, southeast. So, Roman army was tailing the Carthaginian army, and they went through a small mountain pass in the central Italian mountain range, the Apennines, if I'm correct. And the hills were, or the mountainside was just to the right of them, or a set of hills, and a lake was to the left. And on that day it was somewhat foggy, so the Romans started to walk single file, and then single file being just a line of one person by one person by one person. And then the Romans got ambushed. It was that Hannibal was waiting for this moment. He had just put up a thin line of infantry. I don't know why I just did this with line, just a straight line, as if my pointer makes a line. But yeah, he had. Where's the stable? He had a line. And when the Romans bumped into it, they of course started fighting, and then their column started to slow, and then, well, a horn signal was given, and people started getting ambushed. The Carthaginians came from the mountainside, rushing down, driving the Romans into the swamp. And yeah, that's how the ambush went. It was very successful. And it was supposedly the biggest ambush in history.
Be praised.
No?
Care now.
You're the wrong person to talk to. The head groom.
God's blessings. What can I do for you?
I'd like to buy any work for it.
I'm looking for the local groom.
Well, you found him. What can I do for you?
The Lady Stephanie of Talmberg sent me. She said you have a roan ready for her.
Well, Chamberlain Dietrich said someone would come. We have him here, but if he's ready, I can't say. That miserable horse will let you saddle him and walk him around the courtyard, but as soon as someone sits on him, he goes completely wild.
That horse is supposed to be presented at a noble woman's wedding. It probably won't be appropriate if he makes a spectacle of his rider. Is there anything I can do?
Try asking Vashek. For some reason, that devil horse listens to him. Then take the horse with you. Dietrich's arranged everything. Good luck to you.
Alright, Vashek. I think he's also part of another quest. Where's Vashek? I just saw him around here. He's out. There you are. The D of Vashek. Very logical.
I heard you have a way with the horse that unsaddles everyone else.
Yes.
It's unsettling
Suppose I do.
how
And
he
how do you
handles animals.
How do you calm him down?
I'm good to him.
Let's try this gentle approach. He just seems a bit shy.
Well, I want to treat the horse well too, but I don't know how because I don't know him as well as you do. Will you help me?
I sing to him.
You sing to him? What?
2 horses come roaming in the merry month of May to graze in the shade of the apple tree there. The first one is brown and the second is grey. Which shall I ride to my maiden so fair?
That's, interesting.
I know how it looks, but he likes it.
Thank you, Vashek.
Take care now.
Yeah. Now, to the horse. Yeah, he was on the other side. Yeah, this makes kind of sense. The horse doesn't really react to your sound, but it more or less reacts to, well, your melody, your calming voice. And, well, yeah.
Hey boy, want me to sing? You're definitely the first horse I've ever serenaded. 2 horses come roaming in the merry month of May, graze in the shade of the apple tree there. First one is brown and second is grey. Which shall I ride to my maiden so fair? Well, you still gonna throw me off?
Yeah, no, he's gentle. You don't actually need to sing. You could just say things very nicely, like, oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy, for example. Or, who would like to go to the slaughter? Yeah, who would like to go to the slaughter? Yeah, you're gonna turn into bacon, eh? I know, bacon is pigs. Don't know what horse meat is. You'd like to go become McDonald's, right? Yeah. Chicken nuggets, probably. And if you practice it a bit, they'll just believe it. This is a very nice horse, though. I imagine with plenty of training you could also, tame is the wrong word because it's already quite tame. Train it to not need the singing, like to make it braver. Because I heard that police also sometimes use horses, or at least used horses. And they trained them to not be scared of firearm and explosive noises. So if they can be trained to not find that scary, I imagine they can also be trained. Well, this can also be trained out of it. It may mean that, can't do beauty competitions, but I imagine those are few and far between in this day and age. It may actually be wrong. I don't know. I'm just making a guess. Someone in the comments is going to say, no, we know a lot of this in medieval times, like 822 horse pageants, whatever they're called in English, took place in Bohemia in this year 1400 something or 1300 something. I don't remember quite well. I can just rewatch episode 1. They show it in the beginning. We can get a cutscene as well. Henry having a triumph, bringing the wild horse back. Oh wait, no. Oh, let's talk to Lady Stephanie. Are you still here, miss? Nope. She's gone. She's here.
The Lord be praised. What's on your mind?
Brought her.
I brought the roan, my lady.
That's wonderful. There weren't any problems with it, I hope.
Nothing serious.
Nothing too serious. He's a little wild, but I was able to handle him in the end.
Well, that won't do. Sophie can't have some wild horse at her wedding starting a stampede.
But I've learnt a trick. If you sing to him, he calms down.
You sang to a horse?
It's quite true, I'm afraid. I sang to a horse.
Well, then you'll have to sing something to me, too.
My lady, I don't know if I...
Well, she's enjoying
Calm
that.
down that roan. Go ahead, sing.
Two horses come roaming in the merry month of May, to graze in the shade of the apple tree there. The first one is brown and the second is grey. Which shall I ride to, my maiden so fair?
Oh, Oh, how beautiful!
It's a bit of a dumb song.
Surprised the horse
I
calmed
mean,
down after hearing
you can
such a
just
lovely voice.
ride one horse and
Anyway, I'll think about what to do with the rope.
bring the other horse
Thank
with you,
Henry.
like have the reins, both reins in your hand, and then give the other horse to your maiden. Unless this is a bit of a sinister song. You know how there's always some subtext? Well, if you want to kidnap a young maiden, well, you have a far easier chance with when you're on horseback, and she isn't. Like how the cowboys used to throw they had called whips, lassos, and then reel someone in. Perhaps that's the real hidden message behind the song. But I doubt it. Yeah. Sleep and save. 99 energy is plenty. Alright, so that was it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you all for watching.